estimated 90% of new startups fail. 34% of these startups close within their first 2 years, and just over 50% of businesses make it to their 5th year. How can you prevent your business from being one of these statistics? Well, in this video, we'll go through some of the main marketing mistakes entrepreneurs and business owners make and give you some workarounds to help you lead your business to success. Hi, I'm Lorraine. Thanks for clicking this video. By the end of this video, we anticipate that you'll have a clear understanding of how you can avoid falling into these marketing pitfalls. Let's dive right in. Mistake number 1 is assuming you know what your customers want. Notice the use of the word assuming. That's because it's not intentional. Sometimes you've been exposed to an industry for a while that you can make relatively sound inferences about what consumers want and need. However, these inferences could easily be your opinion and not necessarily reflect the market need. Remember, the world is constantly changing, and so are people's needs, wants, challenges, and goals. In order to keep innovating the right way, let data lead your way. Validate your theories and opinions. So unless your product or service is targeted for you, you should be asking your consumers for their opinion instead. We've linked a consumer or buyer persona template that you can use to help you identify your buyers' wants and needs. Mistake number 2 is having no clear marketing goals. Winston Churchill said, "Failing to plan is planning to fail." When you don't have clear goals that you're working towards, your work will undoubtedly be all over the place and riddled with activities that aren't necessarily value-adding. Take time to determine what marketing success looks like for your business, then work backwards to identify which activities can drive you to this success. Focus on those. It's recommended to have 3 to 5 business goals so that you don't spread yourself too thin. We've linked a KPI tracking template which you can use to make sure you're achieving the goals you set out to achieve. Mistake number 3 is a lack of understanding of your customer journey. A customer journey maps out a customer's interactions with a brand from start to finish. Knowing the ins and outs of this journey will allow you to fix the parts that are broken, tie up loose ends, and even adapt or innovate better ways of delivering an elevated customer experience. Today's customer has endless options. A simple search on their smartphone will return hundreds or even thousands of alternatives to what you offer. You have to know what sets you apart from your competition. Mistake number 4 is trying to do it all yourself. Napoleon Bonaparte said that if you want a thing done well, do it yourself. And this makes sense considering you need to maintain your cash flow. However, if you know you don't have the skills and competence to complete a task, I strongly suggest outsourcing. Remember, cheap very often can be very expensive in the long run. The number 1 reason why businesses fail is inexperience. Focus on what you're good at and leave the rest to experts in their fields. Hire competent people or consult with experts. This will give you an opportunity to really stand out doing what you do best.
We hope you found this video useful. All the resources from this video are linked in the description box. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask us and tell us. You can leave a comment below or contact us directly. If you want to join our Marketers Club, visit our website, www.colin.com, and register to be a member. It gives you direct access to our strategists and allows you to network with other like-minded marketers and business owners. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you'd like to learn more about intentional and purpose-driven marketing.